Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Mike and Bonkers. The righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel. Proverbs 12, verse 10. I have mentioned before it is very possible that my wife likes animals more than she likes people. When I met Wendy, she had an unusual cat named Bonkers. My wife loved him as if he were her firstborn. She would pick him up, sling him over her shoulder, and let him suck on her earlobe, which absolutely disgusted me. After we got married, we lived in an apartment off the dorm where I was boys' dean. There was a boy named Mike in my dorm who liked to tease people to the point of annoyance. He was a nice kid, but sometimes he would get into mischief over his head. One evening, Wendy and I were sitting in our apartment with our window open. We could hear the kids talking out on the deck. Mike was laughing and bragging about something he had done to Bonkers. The prank he described made my wife furious. She got up and was ready to march out the door to read him the riot act when I stopped her. Let's be creative in the way we teach him this lesson, shall we? That night, after all the boys were in bed, we snuck up the stairs to Mike's room. The door was open, and he was lying on the bottom bunk with a blanket hanging down from the top as a curtain between himself and the rest of the room. Wendy had a pitcher of ice-cold water in her hand. In a split second, the curtain was peeled back. The water was delivered and we were down the stairs. He didn't know what had hit him. Mike came marching down to my apartment and started banging on the door to complain about the mystery assailant. As he started to vent, he saw Wendy sitting on the couch behind me with a grin on her face. He blurted out, "I didn't do anything to Bonkers. I was lying, I promise." He knew before we even said a thing. Few things get me riled up like animal cruelty. What kind of character qualities would someone have to possess in order to harm or torture an animal? God gave us the animals to manage and enjoy. Let's treat our furry friends with love and respect. If you don't, beware of ice-cold water. The righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel. Proverbs 12, verse 10. May God bless you today.